would like to understand more about mindfulness and non-mindfulness.
Well, let's talk about mind. Bhagavad Gita, in verse 10:6, it says, when God created man, the first man, he created them with his mind. Bible says he created us in his image and likeness. Then Jesus reprimands Peter, Satan, you're not thinking like God. You're thinking like human beings.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? See, one of the things we don't understand, or we don't even try to understand, what was the mind of Adam before the fall? How was he like? See, I think it is very relevant that we know how his mind was. If we were to believe Jesus died to restore the life of Adam in all of us, God made the promise that Jesus is going to come bring us salvation.
In a world where compassion knows no bounds, we strive to spread love and light to every corner of the globe. But to truly make a difference, we need your support. We're not asking for your donations today. Instead, we invite you to join our community. Simply hit that subscribe button, click the like, and ring the bell to stay connected. Every interaction counts. Every subscription, every like, every comment helps us spread hope. Together, we can make a difference. Subscribe now and be a part of something greater.
Salvation from what? You see, we have a whole level of intellectual definition about salvation. But is salvation a logical phenomenon? It's not. See, there is a big difference between mind of God and mind of a human being. The mind of a human being is the choice we made when Adam and Eve committed the so-called sin. But according to the Bible, they made a choice.
Right.
So, what was the choice? It was a choice between the mind of God and human intelligence. Say they chose human intelligence. Let's think about how human intelligence works. Okay? Human intelligence can only connect the tangibles. Isn't it? If it is not tangible, we have to make something tangible or a definition and then start connecting the definitions. In other words, there must be a material connectivity according to a logic that involves time and space.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Time itself was an intellectual definition. So was space. So here we have created time, here we have created space, and all of our definitions have to fit in that time and space. In simple terms, that's what is known in Hinduism as Advaita, meaning a knowledge of duality. See, the dualities help us connect in a logical order of something that is a sort of a sensory reality. When I say sensory reality, sensory means that is something tangible which we can feel and something that is phenomenal. See, even in modern physics, in quantum physics, we clearly know there is wave and there are particles. Okay, so but what do we connect? we connect particles. And our intelligence and focus is not on the waves. You see, we are looking to connect particles in a logical order that fits into a time and space.
Right.
Again, duality. You see, so even out of phenomena, we look for dualities in order to derive human intelligence. Even out of life, we look for dualities so that we can discern what's going on. Even out of religiosity, we look for dualities so that it can connect, it can fit in time and space, so we can discern what God is, what the teachings of the church are, or teachings of a religion are. And we just go on that direction. We just go along that line. So we are, even after Jesus came, restored our lives back to the mind of God, even in the last 2000 some years, we have not made a choice to follow the mind of Jesus. We are still holding on to the duality-based intelligence. Isn't it?
Absolutely.
On the other hand, let's look at mind as something that is beyond duality. What exactly is mind? Is it something tangible? Is it an organ? It's not. What exactly is intelligence? Is that an organ? Is that something tangible? It's not. See, there are so many things about us that are not tangible, that are very abstract. Let's think about it. See, our life, is it? The spirit within us, is it? See, our good looks, our beauty, is it something tangible? Sure, we want to stand in front of the mirror and do all sorts of things to us and call that beauty. That's not even relevant, because the sense of beauty differs from culture to culture. So it's not the same definition.
Yeah.
A mirror is helping us be beautiful. That's how we materially connect.
Yeah.
You see, even the sense of beauty, we want to materially connect so it can fit into certain definitions of what we perceive as beauty.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So is our emotions. Oh, no. We want to define our love, for instance. What is erotic? What is filial? What is agape? Oh, we want definitions. Otherwise, we don't understand it. See, all of these, when I say these are not matters, they really are the unmanifest part of our own being. Can you see that? Likewise, there are so many things about us which are completely unmanifest. We are born with so many things that are totally unmanifest. But for us to understand what they are, we really need them somehow manifest, at least within a definition. See, that's how limited our mind is. I'm going to read you a passage from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verse 3 and 4. But those who fully worship the imperishable, the indefinable, the unmanifest, the all-pervading, the inconceivable, and the changeless, the immovable, the constant, by disciplining all the senses, being even-minded everywhere, engaged in the welfare of all beings, they also verily attain me. Father in heaven never manifested himself, always remained unmanifest. When he was resurrected and when Mary Magdalene encounters Jesus, he says, don't hold on to my manifest. Hold on to my unmanifest. See, so the concept of manifest and unmanifest, it's not that it is not there in Christianity. Yes, it is. When we are talking about Bible, the teachings of Jesus, Jesus talks about entering into the kingdom. Entering into the kingdom. Okay, the kingdom itself is an unmanifest. But entering is a manifested process. You enter, it's a manifested process. Isn't it? You put a foot forward, the second feet after that, and then you just start entering. See, it's a manifested order. See, so he is talking about getting into the unmanifest through a manifested process. So, in other words, what is he saying? He is talking about becoming realized or becoming enlightened or entering into the kingdom when we live, when we are in a manifested form. See, we enter our manifested form into the unmanifest.
Okay.
That is really what Jesus was talking about. Whereas the church is telling us, no, it is only after you die. See, after we die, we are unmanifest.
That's true.
So what is affecting in quantum physics is not the matter, it's not particles themselves.
Right.
The effectiveness is happening by way of waves connecting with each other.
Right.
So how does it taking place? Think about it. Are the waves unmanifest or manifest? Unmanifest. So it is actually taking place in the realm of the unmanifest, not in the realm of manifest.
Yeah. I see that.
You see that?
I see that.
So even when we are praying, even in spirituality, even whatever we are doing, if we really were to make the death of Jesus a success, we need to start communicating in the unmanifest. We are not embracing spirituality. We are still holding on to the manifest, connecting with manifest, and creating intellectual orders.
And that is why it's ineffective.
That is why everything we do is ineffective and chaotic.
Okay.
See, that is why I say, the whole idea, the whole spirituality, thought process, even for our own happiness, we need to be engaging in the unmanifest, not in the definitions of unmanifest. Go after the unmanifest itself. See?
Based on the last time we talked, is that only realized through meditation?
What are we doing when we are meditating?
To me, it's like touching the mind of God.
Yeah, but how are we trying to do it?
Probably in an orderly fashion.
Yeah, but what is the order?
What is what?
What is, when you say order means something that is logically connected.
Yeah.
And so we are applying logically connected techniques in order to realize something that is completely unconnected,
Yeah.
something that is completely unordered. Isn't it?
Yes.
Question is, can and unmanifest move the manifest. Think about it. See, particles, they have waves. Waves and waves connect. They influence each other.
Right.
But waves don't make the particle of another wave to do anything. In other words, unmanifest only influences another unmanifest. So the thing is, if we were to connect with the unmanifest, we have to connect with him with our own unmanifest.
Oh, so that's the key.
That is the key.